Hello Pixies, it is Lady the Laddie here, back with a brand new video. Today we're going to talk about modding, but on a fairly basic level. Something that I discovered in the past week of streaming is that there is a intense need for fundamentals in Warframe, and so I've been avoiding doing bare basics, and I've decided maybe I should just go for it. So if this video is not for you, that is fine, but for those that do need this kind of more rudimentary help, then I hope it helps you. So first off, I'm going to take a quick look over at the junction. For those that don't know what junctions are, these are the things that will block your entry and progression from one planet to another. Starting on Earth, you'll see that there are two things that you're supposed to do with modding. One of them is to apply 4 mods to a single Warframe or weapon, and they tell you to visit the Arsenal and the Orbiter. I have another video that talks about some of the basic stuff of Arsenal, but expect more on that soon. And the second thing is to upgrade any mod to rank 2 or higher through the fusion process. This tells you that you have to use Endo to upgrade mods at the mod station in your orbiter, which is a very rudimentary way of explaining modding. We're going to be going to that segment and kind of breaking down everything in there. Now, before we do so, if you do like the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and of course visit us on Twitch and join our Discord where we vibe and do a lot of other gaming things too. So over here is the modding segment. As you can see, it's split into, well, 5 main sections up top, and then you have a bunch of icons at the bottom over here. The ones when you're just starting out that you'll pay the most attention to will inevitably be this icon, which stands for Warframe, this one which stands for Aura, and then primary, secondary, melee, augments, and stances. Excellence will come later, but beyond that, you're probably not going to be touching the mods too much. Companions should be noted. These are for robotic ones, such as Sentinels, Moas, and Hounds. Beasts, which are things like Kavants and Kubros. The other ones, though, will come into play at a bit later over time. We have the fusion segment. This is the part that the quest was talking about, the junction requirement. You would select a mod. In this case, we're just going to do a thumper. Then you'd go to click fusion. From there, you see these dots on the bottom. There's on this mod 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And clicking this button, you'll see that there is a glowing icon. This means that you've potentially invested, and on this side you can see how much that investment will be, which is 310 Endo and almost 15,000 credits. Endo is a specific resource that you use to increase mods levels, and increasing mod levels increases the effectiveness of the mod. Endo can be farmed in a variety of ways, such as Muru's treasure hunt, since you can convert treasure item treasures into Endo. Arbitrations, since they tend to drop Endo as rewards, and also item treasures. Kayla de Thame's arenas are a good place as well, especially on Steel Path. Railjack will be, as well, as everything that you convert in there will be converted into Endo now instead of the rock. And of course, you can generally find Endo just from walking around and killing enemies. So this resource is what you'll use to upgrade your mods. Another way that you can make Endo is through the act of dissolving duplicates. Duplicate can be converted down into either credits, which you sell them for, or into Endo, which you would dissolve for. And that's what these two icons over here are telling us. So I can either, with these mods that I've selected, make 2 million credits or another 50,000 Endo. Transmutation is another aspect of this segment. So let's say that we select these 4 duplicate and now have the option to transmute, which will combine 4 unranked mods for a chance at a rare mod. This is another way that you can potentially get new mods without actually farming them from their locations. The final tab is I-10 treasures. I-10 treasures, as I mentioned, are things that you can either use as decorations or convert for Endo. If you want to convert them into Endo, I would suggest socketing them. You'll gain auto install, which you see down here, at MR rank 10. Before that, you have to manually install by clicking on the part. And you find cyan and amber stars by doing missions and breaking canisters. That's the primary way you're going to go about it. Though amber stars can also be built from a blueprint, which you can buy from the arbitration shop from the arbiters once you unlock arbitrations, and you can also get a chance at them from completing Requiem mods. Those are later game things, so if you don't know what those are yet, that's fine. Just know that those are available. And down here you can see how much Endo I'll get from this statue, which is 1,500. There's one other resource that is important of note, though again, it's not exactly a early game area, and that's going to be Rivens. Rivens use a different, well, I won't say they use a different resource, but they do have an added resource. Since Rivens are randomized RNG stat mods, there is a secondary resource known as Kuva, which I won't go into explaining, but note that it is also primarily used for cycling Rivens, so you can change your stats. As for the ranking up process, again, it is going to be a combination of Indo and credits. The number of dots at the bottom of a mod will determine the overall amount of Indo and credits you need to use. So, something with 3 is going to cost way less than something with 10. Prime mods will all have 10, and there you have it. So, all in all, what does it mean to increase and level up a mod? It is to click the mod, fuse the mod, and finally rank it up utilizing the resource of Indo and credits. Note that you can partially rank up a mod or fully rank up a mod at a time. If you don't fully increase it, you can go back and increase it later. And that's it. Hopefully that helped, and stick around for some more tutorial-based content coming soon. This was Lady the Laddie, and if you enjoyed, again, be sure to follow us on Twitch, join us in Discord, like the video, and I'll see you next time, where we'll talk about some early game mods that I recommend farming for both Platinum and for your arsenal, so you can start really building into your Warframes. Bye!